Well. Are we back? We need some intro music. Hello. Come on in. Come in. Look at my mess, my crafty mess, my packing mess. Welcome back. I found some chips, so it may get kind of crunchy. Oh, look, this cup I picked up at the Dollar Tree. And I'm glad I did too, because I broke my only wine glass yesterday. My new wine goblet. $1.25, fine. Plina. I'm boiling water to heat the cheese. Hold on. For the chips. Because I don't do microwaves. So I know y'all want to hear the end of the story. I couldn't leave you hanging. I didn't think that would be fair to leave you hanging at the end of the story. You don't know what happened. Did Pluck go to jail? Did the kids get food? Did the officer get educated? What's the story? Can you hear me when I'm up walking around talking? Oh, I found some ginger ale too. Some chips and ginger ale. Okay. Are we here? Are we back? Yeah, it's such a tiny space, huh? Don't worry, the house isn't much bigger. Yeah, you want to hear the rest of the story. Exactly. I wouldn't do that to you. And besides, I have more dope to smoke and more people to talk about. What happened to Rose? We still don't know what happened to Rose. And who was I going to ask about? Does anybody follow shoot. Now I forgot. Old people brain, old stoner brain. I got this to hang up in my car. Supposedly you can put essential oils on it and Yeah, hang it in the off the mirror. It's got a chain. I gotta hook the chain up. Kind of cute, huh? Halloweeny. I love Halloween. I don't know, the decor, the festivity, the freshness of the air. It's like, yeah, it's a turn. It's a turn. We turning. Okay, let's finish this video. Oh, in case anybody's here that wasn't here before, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, you guys. Come on. If we're going to have a channel, we might as well have a channel with people on it. Okay, so what happened was we went to eat, got kicked out of the restaurant because of the service dog, told her to call the police. The West Virginia State Police came, and we're right now in the process of educating the police. That's the short of the story. Okay. Where'd our video go? Instead of holding it like this. Uh-oh, the phone's gonna die in like 1 minute. Oh, sorry. All I'm getting is your hair now. You got your hair in my camera. Say hi to the people. Hi. Say hi, peeps. Hi, peeps. Well, at least you got that. You gotta touch the 3 little dots. We're just looking. And then annually. So this is the I think the phone's about to overheat and die right now, so we couldn't go more than 30 minutes. Huh? We've been here more than 30 minutes now. Isn't he gorgeous? And she said that we can be here more than 30 minutes? No, I'm just saying that's how long this is taking. I know. He's hot. He wants some shade. Come close. Shade. Right here. Right here, baby. He's like, what? Go on. No. Lay down, baby, and you'll get some shade. I put all the nuts. No. Don't do that. Don't do that, honey. Oh, did it fall? Yeah. This is mechanical stuff. You can't do that, head. Nicholas, stay. Move your head, please. He's very much a precocious 3-year-old. So smart, though. No, sit. Look how patient they've been. 30 minutes, all 3 of them. Which one did it fall? Did it fall here, here, or here? And that one? Okay, it won't hurt it. I was trying to take a picture, too. That looks weird. Well, why are you gonna ruin everything? If I'm gonna bake, I might as well get some sun. Right? There you go. Free the titties. Yeah, give me your shirt. Hey, give me your shirt. Arms up. No. I hated the fact that I was still on her property. But she didn't tell me to leave, so. Will you hold this for me? Thank you. America! America! All right. Tutu. What? Can I get my TikTok out of the trunk? Be close, stay. He's like, what? I don't know. I want to go in. There's air conditioner in there. You don't have anything on under that? That's not fair that boys can take off their shirt and girls can't. Like now. Like, boy, I ought to smack you. See, women want equal rights to take off their shirt. Pluck the papers. Yeah, that's an idea. Yeah, my grandkids are great.
My shirt so you can put it on, and then you can
Here, we got it. We're getting to it. But we'll wet this one.
No, it's gonna cool you off, baby.
Desert life tricks. Here, I'll let you get it.
I'm good at digging and finding. Mine's not wet because I can't take mine off. Yeah. No. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention.
Let's go collect the dog. Oh, there he goes.
I will give you gum at the house when we're not in Jeanette's car because sometimes we like to play with your gum and we're not going to do that. Not right now.
It's taking forever. We did get to eat after this. We weren't too far from Harrisonburg, and we went to ye old Waffle House, and it was great.
Because this right here is all the tools and stuff that make this come up and connect. And so if you mess with it, you can accidentally break it. And then Tutu's going to be really upset.
Pluck the papers. That is kind of funny.
You don't want her to be upset. You put it down here, but that's okay because it went down, probably fell through somewhere. Maybe when she backs up and I see it, I'll grab it.
Whatever it was, I think we forgot about it. Still waiting. Still waiting.
Tastes like coffee. I think you're tripping, girlie.
Pecan waffles are your favorite. I like the hash browns, but it's hard to get them to cook them right.
It's not blood, it's from her lipstick. What are you sorry for? You don't need to be sorry about that.
Ask your mom. She asked that. You have to ask your mom first.
If you ask her, please.
Is there room in his cup, or do they need to shit in the can? Did you drink all your water? Or?
Here.
No, she's gonna let you drink soda.
Right.
Yes, smothered, diced, I don't know, peppered. As long as he's under command, no, not necessarily. As long as he's under my control.
Oh my God, you're. Don't you love it? I hate it.
And considering how hot it is, I think they made a look, I think we died, didn't we? Did we? Yeah. Okay, so I think the phone overheated and died. So what happened after that is he came out, the officer came out, and he said that he talked to his supervisor and they researched the law and that I was correct and that the law had changed supposedly since the last time they had training. So he this is what he did. He asked for my contact information because they were going to he was taking so long in the restaurant because of course he was educating them as to what they researched for the law. He did come out, he said, "You're right. We were wrong. I apologize. I can admit when I'm wrong." And very professional the whole time. And then he said that they want to update their training and could he have my contact information in case they had questions. My phone number, my name and phone number, and I gave him the Pluck the Patriarchy email address. And I have not heard from him. But anyway, it was pretty good. And then I did the whole do you mind if I pat you down in case you have any hidden weapons? He's like, any weapons I have you can see. I was like, well, I did ask him about the dent in the car. He said that was a deer. That was a deer and it was scheduled to be repaired. And then I asked him if I could search his car real quick and he said no. And I said, well, if he didn't have anything to hide, why not? He said because they had confidential information or something like that in the car, so they don't usually let people in their cars. I just learned, and we had Waffle House and we had a good time, and then I took them home, and yes, quite an eventful day. But I think you can understand how difficult this can be. In fact, my one of our compound mates here was at the store the other day talking to a lady who was telling her that she couldn't bring her service dog to certain places because she got harassed. This is something that's supposed to make our life easier. And instead, we get days like this where it makes our life harder. All right. So, some little bit of crafty stuff I did. Fun, easy. Hold on. Let me get it. One of the things I did, there's no space in there, it's called a snippet roll. This isn't my best work, you guys. Not my best work at all. But, oh, I have to turn it around if I'm going to hold it this way. Okay, can you see? Let me move you around. It's going to drive me crazy. One more week, y'all. And then we have all the space we need. I think it'd be better if I do it this way, won't it? Even though you have to look at me too. Okay. All you do is take a straight piece of paper and just start layers. And I, on purpose, because I was just playing. I was just testing it out. Like, we kind of got a glare again. Anyway, so then you just end up with this roll of decorated paper from your scraps and stickers and whatever. There are some parts I really like, other parts I don't like. I used one part in a book already. This part I like. Yeah, I think if maybe the whole row was more cohesive, I would like it better. But there's all kinds of techniques I've used. Um, there's some stamping, coloring. Yeah, this was just trying to calm my nerves, I think. This was back in the post August 1st episodes. But it was really, really fun, and there's all kinds of different ways to do it. This one is no sewing, only paper. Let's see. There's some really cool sections. Yeah, this is something you and your granddaughters could do. And it's just, you know, it's you can't mess it up. Like, and then, what you can do with them is make pockets, belly bands, tucks. You can put it on your journaling cards, one side of your journaling card, whatever. Yeah. So some people, they just roll it up. I mean, there's so many artists that do this. Just YouTube search snippet roll. And even if you just roll it up and set it somewhere as decor, you could do that if it. Oh, you guys, I gotta eat, so hold on. I gotta get my crunchy chips because I haven't eaten yet today. And I got some, yeah. Oh, I'll show you these pockets. Pull my pants up. Where'd they go? Pockets. Here's one. This one's not done yet. I don't really like this one that much. Hold on. There's one that's completely finished. Is it in here? Oh, there's some more weed. I don't know what I did with it right this second, but here's two that are in process. So we're using the window envelopes to make pockets, and it's just real simple. Just cut them, fold them. This one I'm going to leave blue. I really like the blue in there. So I'm not going to decorate the inside, but I'm going to decorate the outside. And then you can glue them in your journal, or they can be free-floating pockets. Paper clip them in. Here's one that's in process because I don't really like it that much. So I'm going to do more. See if I can zhuzh it up. But yeah, so you put a journaling card in here, and then when you take it out, the kitty's peeking through the window. And when I find the one that's done complete, that has the dirt, and I decorated the back of this one too. So this one will probably be a free floating pocket. I'll think of where it is in just a minute. So just hang tight. Are we still here? Are we still on? Okay. So while we were down, I was thinking of all kinds of questions that I wanted to ask you guys. Now I can't think of any of them. Let's see what else is going on. I don't want you to watch me eat chips. It's bad enough that you're going to listen to me eat chips. I got all day, y'all. Who was I going to ask you about? Somebody that I don't hear about very often. Oh yeah, you saw that Buffy was at it again, right? In Ohio? Ohio. What the heck is it with Ohio? Sorry about the crunch, y'all. I'm starving. I think so too, American Girl. Poor thing. I almost had hope for him a couple of times, but he crushed it. Crushed all hope. What kind of videos, what kind of lives do you guys want to do? I'm not going to ask you what kind of videos you want to see, because as you can see, I'm terrible at putting together the videos. Um, Late night crafting. When I'm on my all night crafting binges. You know what we got to do? We've got to. I noticed all the auditors are saying foil instead of FOIA. Why is that? Oh, anybody following the Ruby Frankie case? Anybody? Well, Ruby Frankie was a YouTube family vlogger I think the vlog is called 8 Passengers. She duct taped her kids. Robert, bingo. Bingo. You don't fucking videotape your crimes. I mean, live stream video. She's so, oh my God. Right wing. Jody Hildebrand is a therapist. And yeah, Ruby Frankie. Okay. This is the only thing that's irking me about that case, right? Well, not the only thing, but the main thing that's irking me about that case right now is the media is all upset because, okay, let me give you more background story. So this 8 passenger bus family vlog, right? Okay, so these children have been growing up in social media. Spotlight of social media. I mean, big channels. Sorry. I never even heard of such a thing when these kids were babies, right? I didn't know. But it's like the kids that grow up doing sitcoms their whole lives. Um, but they're right wing, hardcore, like children are to obey type parents. Right? So they have all these radical conservative, I don't know what to call them. I don't even want to call them that. But parenting ideas. And somehow this therapist, Jody Hildebrand, oh, so this family was having problems in their marriage. Frankie and Jeff. No, what's her name? No, I don't even know their names. The Frankies were having problems in their marriage. So they went to the pastor, and the pastor told them to go to Jody for counseling. They go to Jody for counseling. Jody has this pattern of breaking up families and isolating the wife and the children from the husband. So the husband gets kicked out of the family home, and he's not even allowed to have, supposedly not having any contact with the wife or the kids, but they're working on their marriage. Now, how does that make sense? Well, in the meantime, the kids, I don't know if they're going back and forth between the Frankie house and the Hildebrand house, or, what they're doing. But anyway, this little boy gets out of a bedroom window of the Hildebrand house. This is the therapist's house, and goes to the neighbors and is asking for food and water and asking them to call the police. The 911 call is pretty distressing because the the person got really emotional. The neighbor got really emotional. So, look, there's craft stuff and moving stuff everywhere. It's like you'd think that's all my life is in here, is crafting. It's all gotta go. Um, yeah, so the police came, they got warrants. Okay, so we're getting to the climax. Okay, we're getting there, guys. There was the daughter, so the little boy that got out, his sister was in the house. They got her. There's grown children, and then I'm still unsure where the other children were or are. I'm confused. But these two children had been starved. They've been deprived of food. They've been physically abused, mentally abused, spiritually abused, socially abused. And the media is all pissed off because they were using cayenne and honey to treat the wounds from the rope that they were tying these kids down with. What they're pissed most about is the use of cayenne and honey. And I'm baffled because actually cayenne and honey will heal a wound. Why aren't they pissed that the wounds exist in the first place? Let's get back to what's important. And I think I understand. I think it's because they believe that the cayenne is being used punitively, and maybe it is. Maybe it um maybe they were trying to. Anyway, enough of that rant. Anybody else got anything to say about that case? I think, were they putting the duct tape over the cayenne and honey because the wounds were from the rope? But that's what the neighbor noticed, is that there was duct tape. And no, she was they were withholding food as punishment. The older son got his bedroom taken away for like 7 months. Anyway, the dad is trying to act like he's innocent. He ain't innocent. No, he had a responsibility to know what was going on. Yep, I hear those four-wheelers. He's out, yeah, the dad's acting like he's going to get custody. Anyway, I think the only reason I follow that, or that pops up in my feed, is because I follow the shit with the sister wives. Um, I'm not even watching it this season. But so I get the cult news, excuse me, on all this Mormon stuff. What? What, Robert? The older son got into trouble telling his younger brother to pack to go to Disneyland, and when the kid got in the car, he told him they weren't going. Is that what he got his room taken away for? Pulling a prank? Is that what you're saying? IDA killed him? I don't understand that. Yeah. Anyway, turns out family members and neighbors have been calling the cops and CPS on the Frankies for a while. For a while. There have been several visits, but no contact. And so they just the police just let it go. Supposedly, the kids were left alone in the house for weeks at a time and just weren't answering the door when the cops came. But neighbors were reporting them wandering around the neighborhood. Can't send your kids to school with wounds and bruises. Why? Why the torture? I just don't understand. So, what pleasure, what do you get out of torturing children? That's not discipline. And now they're trying to blame the children. It's bizarre. Everybody tired of listening to me tips. I see they're all leaving. It's all right. What do you want to talk about? What? You want to talk about Trump? Cops, yeah, they're too busy trying to collect money from people who can barely make it. Mm-mm. Could pack some boxes. Oops. I need a trash bag. I need another trash bag. Okay, I'm done eating now. You can only watch me eat on my my fans. Only my fans only. They need to quit indoctrinate. Do I think Trump will go to jail? You know, I did think I did think Trump was going to go to jail. But then I actually heard somebody say something that made a lot of sense. And I can't remember who it was, but they said Trump can't go to jail. He has too many secrets. He has too many secrets. And that made a lot of sense to me. He knows too much. Like Weinstein, I watched a documentary on Ghislaine a few days ago on Netflix. I got Netflix back. Gave up Peacock. I was tired of them. They didn't have nothing. But yeah, one of my goals for moving is to finish our book. If he goes to jail, they have to kill him. Oh, does anybody know anything about Jason George, Jersey J? Exactly, Hissy Cat. I mean, I believe that. She said, those in certain places with certain knowledge become untouchable for the most part. Yeah, he's in that untouchable club. I think so. Not saying he shouldn't. So yeah, Signs of Resistance, a visual history of protest in America. How long have we been reading this book? Like a year now? I think it's been about a year. And we are on our last chapter. And it's my goal to finish this book before moving day. So we might as well jump into it, huh? Because, yeah. You don't remember this book? Yeah, we've been reading. It's art. It's got a lot of art. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll get into this chapter because this is the longest chapter of the book. And it's all about our friend, the Cheeto man. I was listening to his interview this morning. It was pretty interesting. Chapter 11, Trump. Make America protest again. Mappa. Keep reminding yourself this is not normal. Write it on a post-it note and stick it on your refrigerator. Hire a skywriter once a month. Tattoo it on your ass. because a Klan-backed misogynist internet troll is going to be delivering the next State of the Union address. And that is not normal. It is fucked up. John Oliver. Wow. That was heavy, huh? I don't think I was that, you know, I was using the internet to find camping spots. That's what I was using the internet for. Not politicking, I guess. Or knowing what a troll was. The fuck's a troll? I knew what a dating scammer was. That was easy. Let you okay, hissy cat. Talk to you later. I don't will I read Meg's book to you? Um, I think we probably all fall asleep or become zombies. Okay. This says hope we shall overcome dope grope. Like Uncle Sam and Rosie the Riveter, Shepard's Ferries Obama had all the hallmarks of an enduring icon. Strong face, minimal words, and endless options for riffing. What does that mean, riffing? Riffing, riffing. Can somebody tell me? No? Rudy Giuliani does sometimes. He knows too much too, Robert. I don't think he'll go down either. It's all a big conspiracy. Okay, this one, Mr. Obama, was made in 2008 by Shepard Fairey. The Hope poster became the symbol of Obama's campaign and spawned countless imitations and variations, all based on the instantly recognizable colorization and a single bold word. Yeah, so the red, white, and blue in one word. Okay, so on the opposite, these Trump, the ones with Trump, the top one was made by Gareth Anderson, and the bottom left by Kristen Wren, and the bottom right Gladys Glover. Playing off our emotional connection to the original made the riffs even more resonant. So that's like a roast. A riff is like a roast. Also, isn't it amazing how many words that apply to Trump happen to rhyme with hope? Like nope. Mark Twain was right. History does rhyme. Hope, dope, grope, nope. Memes are the new posters, only they reach a lot more people a lot faster. Let's see, the top left and right. So these two, Mike Wellens from freakybuttrue.com. These images brilliantly imagine the founding fathers' responses to President Trump. Oh, here you go. And then this guy. Face slap. Like, oh my God, what are you saying? What are you doing? Okay, this one is by Matthew Gordon. Only a designer would see the possibilities in the Obama logo when Trump came along. Here, Gordon illustrates how the two presidents are the opposite of each other in every possible way. Is that the hair? Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're over here. Let's talk about this one. She says, "What did I tell you about hiring Nazis? Not to. And what did you do? Hired Nazis." It says, that was from 2017 when Trump met with German Chancellor Angela Merkel for the first time in the Oval Office and refused to shake her hand. Some felt the meeting ushered in a new leader of the free world, and that person wasn't Trump. Huh. Okay. 'That's from 2017 too. Tiny Trump was practically its own movement online and invited people to Photoshop the miniature president into as many situations as possible, ultimately and absurdly illustrating Trump's smallness in the world. Aw, Tiny Trump is so cute. That's how I feel about myself in the world. Like, we're nothing. Individually, we're nothing. Okay. Let's see. This is a hand, a palm reader's hand. I'll read some of them. Let's see. It's the fingers, not short, normal, doesn't mean a thing, nothing to see here, move along. You don't know what you're talking about. Um, Very big heart, but not like enlarged heart or anything. Perfect size. Line of intellect, fantastic. Continues onto back of hand. Um, Successful, duh. Gonna live a long time, long, very, very healthy. Leadership skills up the wazoo. Lincoln, FDR, me. Beautiful singing voice. You'd be surprised. And then these little tiny lines. It says respected by Hispanics, respected by blacks. So that was 2016, The Big Short by Barry Blitt. This New Yorker cover sketch imagines how Trump would read his own palm. In Blitt's words, it was a short fingered palmistry of you know who, written in his blustery defensive vernacular. Oh, Spy magazine called Trump a short-fingered vulgarian in the 80s, and the description has dogged him ever since. So that's why he said not short, normal. So let's see. Was Sherry on the convoy? A Bible study group. Mm, was Sherry? I can't speak to that. I can't remember. I don't know. Oh, it's a tiny hand. That's what it is. So this says, keep your tiny hands off my rights. Um, 2017 by Bonnie Siegler. I created this icon during the campaign because I was so sick of seeing his face and hearing his voice, and I fantasized about a Trump-free zone. I was also tired of seeing his name, so the tiny hand offered a convenient visual shorthand. I made the icon downloadable for anyone craving a Trump-free zone in his or her own life. Bonus, it also comes in handy when making posters for marches. Keep your tiny hands off my rights, David Rydell. Where's Corinne these days? Where's Corinne? There's some people we haven't heard from lately. Like, where's Mel? What's Mel doing? While Paul is trying to make tiny pirate bears. Yeah, Rose. Everybody keeps asking about Rose. Nobody knows what happened to Rose. Was Santa boinking Rose? What do you think? Put a 1 if yes, Santa was boinking Rose, and a 2 if no, Santa's saving it for marriage. Rum Rose, we're going to help him campaign in Ohio. Make sure the public is educated about who he is. 1, nobody thinks he's saving himself for marriage. I would say the chat he was having with her on Telegram didn't sound to me like saving himself till marriage kind of chat. But what do I know? I don't know nothing about 3. The third option. What's the third option, Robert? He's not saving himself, but he didn't boink her. Soaking. Is that like a kinky word? I don't know. I didn't know there were any. Do I need to look that up? We're gonna converge on your state. That would be fun in the summertime. What's that word again? Soaking? Ah. Okay, you guys, it is a thing. We're getting educated. Do you want to, if you have sensitive ears, please put your fingers in your ears or bananas or your head muffs or soaking. Well, okay, I don't have to read it. How about if I just put it up here and you guys read it? Straight from Wikipedia. Can you read it? I think it's too hard to read, but it's marinating or floating. A sexual practice of inserting the penis into the vagina but not subsequently thrusting. Reportedly, wow, this is weird. Reportedly used by some members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. News sources do not report it being a common practice, and some Mormons have said that soaking is an urban legend and not an actual practice by members of the LDS Church. But others say they know people who have done it. You can get expelled from Brigham Young University for soaking. Oh, Lori, we're talking about soaking. Uh, were Rose and Santa practicing soaking? I had to get educated. This was a term I had not heard before. I would say soaking is still sex, is it not? It's penetration. What do you guys think? Is soaking still sex? Am I chasing everybody away? Muff isn't going in anyone's ears. Everybody's running away. Oh, yes, I think soaking is sex. First Trump got him, and now now soaking got him. What are you, Rum Rose? Does that make it legal? Does that make it legal in, like, if you're supposed to be practicing celibacy before marriage, does jump humping make it, like, does that somehow vindicate you because you didn't do it? Oh my God. What? You guys, I didn't know this. All these documentaries and all this research I've been doing, and I got educated today. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, maybe we should go back to Trump. Vote Trump. What's it say? Tuesday, November 8th. Vote or Trump. Like somebody scratched out the F. No, I don't think so, Rumrose. I think that's still sex. Nah, they can try to twist it however they want. All right, 2016 by Mike Matthews. Here, Matthews designed a generic campaign poster and then imbued it with a different meaning by angrily eliminating a single letter. He also made the rest of the poster look vandalized. The art was aimed at people who were considering sitting out the election because they didn't like either candidate and reminded them of the political math. If voter turnout is low, a Trump presidency is inevitable. Well, I'm glad we got that squared away, Rumrose. This ponytail's too tight. This gotta go, y'all. I tried one of those tight. See, now this will it'll tickle my shoulders and get in my way and bug me. Okay. I'll show you this one and then I'll read it to you. Donald J. Trump. And then there's just all this classy writing down here. It says in quotes, I did try and fuck her. She was married. I moved on her like a bitch, but I couldn't get there. And she was married. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. Just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything. The President of the United States of America. That was in 2017 by Marilyn Minter of the HALT Action Group. This group of artists and activists decided Trump's shocking access Hollywood monologue should be memorialized on the kind of plaque traditionally used to memorialize the great speeches of American heroes and leaders. The message, never forget. He doesn't let us forget that he acts like that, does he? Yeah, I don't know the answer, Lori, because I don't think Biden's the answer. Um, Afro Man's my guy. Oh my God. Ugh. Is this a trigger? Does this trigger emotions? Anybody? It's in every language, I guess. Yeah, I agree. They both need to sit this one out. But who are they going to put up there? DeSantis? DePissant? I don't know. The red hat was one of the greatest pieces of campaign propaganda ever, but the parodies were even better. So these say these are the parodies. I'll read them to you. Make Black Lives Matter. Make racists afraid again. Make Obama president again. Make Trump bankrupt again. Make America nasty again. This one's in Russian. I can't read it. Make America vote again. Immigrants make America great. Make America gay again. This was 2017, various. Trump came up with one of the most effective political icons of all time, the red baseball cap. It struck just the right note with red state everyman. Red state everyman. And when Trump himself wore one, it instantly made the billionaire New Yorker more relatable to his working class base. That's what got him. He didn't have to explain the real reason he likes baseball caps. His hair does not have a good relationship with the wind. Of course, of course, of course. Oh, how about this one? You guys remember that? The pussy hat was the left's answer to the red cap. Like so many protesters in history, women stripped Trump's words of their power by taking ownership of them. Some of the posters. Not this pussy, pussy power. This pussy grabs back. So let's see. This one right here. Oh, the previous pages was this photo. Let's talk about this photo first. That was by Brian Allen in 2017. Aerial view of the Women's March in Washington, D.C., which drew more than 400,000 angry protesters, many of them wearing pink pussy hats. 400,000? Where the heck was I? 400,000 pink pussy hats. What the heck? Okay, so 2017, this photo's by Bonnie as well. Pussy themed posters were everywhere at the Women's March in DC and around the country. This one, do you guys really want to know the names of everybody? Can I skip the names? I mean, I want to give credit. Donald Trump's boast, grab them by the pussy, was perhaps the most offensive statement ever uttered by an American president. We need more height. I can't stand it. And women were not going to let him forget it anytime soon. At the Women's March, they all grabbed back. Gosh, all those people. Bottom 2017. Once women took ownership of the word, they also possessed its power. Telling you, pussy's way more powerful than the balls. Nikki Haley. Huh. I don't know who she is, but I think that's awesome that somebody came up with a name. Let's throw some names out there. Right, exactly, Rumrose. And they know that. They know that without options, the right to vote is meaningless. And they keep taking away our options. It's fake. The options are fake. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. During a debate, Trump called Hillary Clinton a nasty woman, and women decided to own that one too. I love it. Own it. That's what I'm saying. Call me a cunt, I'll own that. Call me a witch, I'll own it. Call me a bitch, I'll own it. You get the me you want to see. 2017 by Kate Matthews. Hillary Clinton didn't flinch when Trump called her a nasty woman, but women across America sure did. It neatly encapsulated all the misogynistic sexism on display throughout Trump's campaign. Welcoming nasty women since 1776. The opposite one is Bonnie Siegler again. Nasty woman immediately became both an identity and a rallying cry for solidarity across America, and, not surprisingly, was featured prominently at the Women's March in Washington, D.C. Here the phrase is lovingly spelled out in tampons. That was creative, huh? So this is what we're talking about, protest art. That's the subject, actually, supposed to be more than Trump, is protest art. So I claim this one very creative. Gets the message, but all of these, the hats, it made the message very clear, didn't it? Like, how did he win? After that, how did he win? Hillary is nasty. They're all nasty. Agreed. They're all nasty. We need to get rid of them and put them all down. I mean, start over. Get people that really represent the people, right? Okay, these signs didn't need to be professionally designed. Their effectiveness lies in the sincere and urgent communication of raw emotion. So they thought they could bury us. They didn't know we were seeds. 2017 photo by Bonnie Siegler. This sign was at the Women's March. This sign at the Women's March was especially poignant, even though it had been used over the years by other groups seeking social justice. The original version of this was written by Greek poet. Is Oomph here? Because you know I can't say this. And I'm sure he can. Dinos Christianopoulos, a leading voice for the gay community. Oh, so this was original quote for the gay community, and then the Women's March kind of, somebody made a sign of it. Okay, this one. Does this ass make my poster look big? I love this one. This one's so funny. Nikki versus Kamala. America's dying for a good cat fight. That's a good one, Robert. Hashtag asking for a friend. Okay, that's another Bonnie Siegler photo. Humor is an incredibly effective way to make people consider a message without coming across as preachy. The best part about this poster is the hashtag asking for a friend. Yeah, that's cute. It's a cute poster. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. It says, I'm so angry. I stitched this just so I could stab something 3,000 times. Anger and humor play really well together. This one is by Shannon Downey. This perfectly articulated statement was stitched by the proprietor of Badass Cross Stitch, encapsulating the rage so many people felt when Trump was elected. Badass Cross Stitch. All right. "2017, the photo is by Craig O'Connell. A Women's March poster showed baby Trump with his favorite dictator holding the original, accidentally suggestive Trump Pence logo that was abandoned. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the logo. Accidentally suggestive Trump Pence logo that was abandoned, but definitely not forgotten within days of its release. What am I missing? Oh, I think I got it now. Do you see it? Put a 1 if you see it. If you see why this is suggestive. You see it yet? Nobody's watching, even those of you that are here just listening. The ball was in his. You remember that? Wow. I don't doubt that at all. I'll be right back. Let's take a short breather. I need a filter. I forgot where I put them. Oh, here they are. Here they are. So, y'all, my house has a dishwasher, which I don't use. So there's a couple of appliances that I really don't care to use. Okay, a microwave, and a dishwasher. But the house has a brand new dishwasher and a brand new stove, and it's flat top. I don't even like that kind of stove, but it's a stove. There's no refrigerator, and no washer and dryer. And let me tell you the furniture that I have. I have a frame for a king bed. It's the motorized frame. No mattress. Have 2 dressers, one small, like an entryway dresser or something, 1 bookshelf, 1 outdoor table, and 2 outdoor chairs to go with it. Oh, and a TV. I have a TV. Yep. That's it. That's it. Interesting, huh? Starting all over. Starting all over at this stage. So we get to rewrite it however we want. It's the next chapter. We get to remake this life what we want it to be, don't we? So nobody said whether they saw it or not. It's kind of how, I think it's how Tommy has no butthole. Think of that and then look at this. You think? Am I right? Yeah, welcome to the few of you that are left. We're just sitting here smoking dope, talking about people. Because that's what we do. No, that's not what we do. It's what some people do. And they get paid for it. They get paid the big bucks. And all the smoky sticks they want. Oh, this hair. We need to go to the shop, don't we? Nobody's talking back, you guys. That means half of you are asleep. The other half of you are doing dishes. Is this going to be the last election as we know it? As we know elections? Is this it? I've been saying Trump wants to set up a monarchy for a long time. He would love to set up a monarchy. What are the elections going to look like in the future? We don't even know what this one's going to look like. Let's move on. Okay. Had to take a quick break. Let's put this out so it doesn't burn up because I don't have any more wraps. Oh. At least 19 women, not counting the Statue of Liberty, have accused Donald Trump of sexual assault. So, if 19 have accused him, let's round it up to 20 just for the sake of that I can't do math. So, I would suggest that at least he's done it to at least 3 times that many. So, 60? At least 60 women? Okay, the first one is it was from 2016, and it's titled They Let You Do It by Leonard Gabal. I'm not sure how to say it. Artists used the weapons at their disposal to articulate what it felt like to watch a self professed sexual predator become the most powerful man in the world. So, that is intriguing because, and it's interesting because I was in Quartzsite, Arizona shortly after Trump became president. And I met some like international students, I believe they were. And I asked them what they thought about Trump because, in my mind, the rest of the world must be laughing at us. This tree right here, this is a sycamore tree. You can use those leaves for like wrapping your food in to cook it, like baked potato, wrap it up in a leaf, your fish, whatever. Um, and I said, "What do you think about Trump?" And he said, "Well, he's the most powerful man in the world." And that's all he would say. So I'm like, okay, then. We made him the most powerful man in the world. Gabel's depiction of the president assaulting Lady Liberty in muted colors and minimal detail pretty much nails it. So that was that one. Okay, 2016. Victor, I cannot say his name. Juhaszz. Gabel's version of Lady Liberty is stoic, whereas Juhazz's Liberty is terrified. Both succeed in triggering disgust and horror. This one was originally created for Rolling Stone magazine. This one here. Isn't that terrifying? Ugh. Oh, God. It's horrible. Yeah, what's up with Tommy Temper these days? Who watches Tommy Temper? Haven't seen him in a while, but he was getting a lot of flack over some stuff, I think. Like, are the pirates professional trolls? Is that their job? Well, well, well. Predictions? Is that a prediction? Okay, we're on this one first. This is weird. 2017, Oscar Schur. For Mother's Day during Trump's first year in office, my then 11-year-old asked my husband what would make me happy. The answer, Trump behind bars, inspired this card. I'm not sure how Oscar knew about striped prison uniforms or the ball and chain, but I love that he included Trump's ridiculously long red tie. Trump behind bars. Funny. Okay, what's this? That's his sign. 2017, Jenny Sowry. This activist at the Women's March in Charlotte, North Carolina, proves you're never too young to fight for social justice. I'm particularly impressed with her carefully considered palette. Was cute. What was that? Are we dying or... Oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oh, good Lord. If you're sensitive, put on your blinders. This is gross. No, I'm not going to say it's gross. I'm not body shaming. Do your thing, Donnie. Okay, it says artists seem to have a primal drive to humiliate Trump. And you could say that showing him naked is the most direct way to achieve that. So this first one, 2016, Make America Great Again, it's called, by Ilma Gore. Though this painting created an uproar when the artist originally posted it on Facebook, some argued its irreverence was merely mirroring the president's egregious disrespect for women, minorities, civil discourse, and institutions of democracy. Gore is quoted as saying, "If anyone is going to be threatened by a small penis, it's Trump." Okay, next. 2016. The Emperor Has No Balls. In decline. In decline. Naked Trump statues appeared simultaneously in New York, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Cleveland, and Seattle. Did anybody see a naked Trump statue? Who saw a naked Trump statue? Anybody in person? Seems everyone loves a monarchy. Yeah. Hey, okay. Put in the comments NT if you've seen a naked Trump. NT because nobody here is talking, so. Anyway, in addition to humiliating Trump, this one highlighted his authoritarian tendencies. Emperors tend to erect statues of themselves while referencing the fable's delusional naked leader. Who's this down here in the... Who's that? I've never seen a naked Trump statue. Did he have them all removed? I love the mouth on this one. Where's Ivanka? It's horrible. But he asked for it. I mean, if anybody deserves to get shamed by women, Trump does. Okay? It says pay Trump bribes here. The Trump International Hotel. What does this one say? Emoluments welcome. Emoluments welcome. Open 24 hours. Extreme anger can kick up the creativity to a whole new level. So the top one, 2017 Robin Bell, Liz Gorman, bellvisuals.com photo. Oh, this is both of them, actually. This is both uh, pictures. During Trump's first few months in office, projections of protests began appearing in Washington, D.C.'s Trump International Hotel. They included: experts agree Trump is a pig. We are all responsible to stand up and end white supremacy. And the President of the United States is a known racist and Nazi sympathizer. In addition to shaming the administration, it reminded us that our activism is most effective when it's speaking directly, literally, to people on the street. So they were doing projections. That is awesome. That's cool. I like that option. I've been researching how to apply makeup to hide this double chin. But I don't like makeup that doesn't look natural. All right. How about the golden pigs? That's some serious protest right there. Flying pigs on parade, a Chicago River Folly, New World Design. The goal in this rendering was to have flying pigs block Trump's name emblazoned on his building so Chicagoans didn't have to look at it every single day. The designers say the work was partially a visual interpretation of George Orwell's Animal Farm, as well as an homage with permission to the Pink Floyd Animals album cover. That's awesome. I need some. I need some gloss on my lips. My lips are dry. All right, that's better. Okay, these are nice. IT Cosmetics. What's IT? I use whatever's laying around to hide. Oh, to do shaping, shadowing, whatever you call it. I like Lancome, but it's so expensive. Okay. Racist, bigot, sexist president. Ah, it didn't work, did it? That's from 2016. Coward in Chief, James Victor. The rough the rough type illustrating the things he is and isn't inside Trump's instantly recognizable silhouette gives a crystal clear portrait of the Republican nominee. Victor created this for MoveOn.org. Well, he made it though. Okay, this one. Enemy of the people. I mean, his silhouette is just so knowable, right? Like, you can't mistake it. Trump's cartoonish characteristics were a gift to satirists. Satirists or satirists? How do you say it? Satirists? Where's my grammar corrector when I need him? Hmm? He's so easy to caricature. Even the most minimal silhouettes suffice. 2017 by Edel Rodriguez. This caricature gets its power from its rawness. There's a black hole where Trump's brazen mouth should be, and instead of his face, we have a statement identifying what he really is in orange type. This book isn't biased at all, is it? Okay, Time magazine. Just a lazy gamer just posted. Oh my goodness, this chapter's so long. Oh, there is one more chapter after this. Yay. All right. Time magazine. This says meltdown, and this says total meltdown. 2016, Edel Rodriguez. These covers represent a real-time response to the perceived meltdown of candidate Trump. The first on the right, that's this one. Hold on, I can't see. Appeared in August 2016 after he attacked a Gold Star family. And the second one in October after the Access Hollywood tape surfaced. It was the first ever call and response pair of magazine covers. Too bad they were wrong. Instead of melting down, Trump was elected president. Okay, you guys, what are the Access Hollywood tapes? What is that? See, I don't even know. I was apparently hiding in the desert. Can somebody tell me? Should we see what Lazy Gamer's talking about?
New Jersey Senator Robert Menendez is looking at a federal indictment. Now, previously, he was indicted in 2015 on federal corruption charges. Those charges got dropped in 2018, which is important because according to this document, from at least 2018 up and including in or about 2022, Menendez and his wife, the defendant, engaged in a corrupt relationship with 3 New Jersey associate businessmen, and they named the businessmen, and did accept hundreds of thousands of dollars in bribes in exchange for using Menendez's power to influence as a senator to seek to protect and enrich those 3 people and to benefit the Arab Republic of Egypt. These bribes included cash, gold, payments toward a home mortgage, compensation for a low or no-show job, a luxury vehicle, and other things of value. Now, they do have quite a bit of evidence of actual payment, considering he appears to have stuffed cash into jackets which contained his own name, which is a choice. They also recovered gold bars.
Put your name on the evidence.
Yeah. And this is basically the indictment. You can go through this if you'd like. There's a whole bunch here going through the different things they allege, who's involved, but this is just a wild one. It's still unfolding. Here they are with Egyptian officials. And I think this is something you're going to want to follow the mainstream media for, because they're going to definitely be doing some more digging into this. As you can see, if you're finding photos here, they're going to be digging for even more and things like that. It's just wild to me. I was like, I wonder what their evidence includes. And it was money stuffed into jackets with his own name and literal gold bars. I mean, the evidence of corruption seems pretty clear.
Holy cow. Holy cow. All right, nobody's going to educate me. I'm going to have to look it up. Access Hollywood tapes. You can educate me on kinky sex, but you can't educate me on tough political matters. Oh, just all that. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Moved on her, and I failed. I'll admit it. Whoa. I did try and fuck her. She was married.
Huge news there.
No, Nancy. Yeah. No, this was marriages, and I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, "I'll show you where there's some nice furniture." I took her out furniture. I moved on her like a bitch. I couldn't get there, and she was married. And all of a sudden, I see her. She's now got the big phony tits and everything. She's totally changed her look. I gotta use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. Just like, I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. Do anything.
Pull the ham.
Hello, how are you? Hi.
See how
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews.
see how the other person just laughs? Like, that's how perverts find each other. They start talking about the shit and they judge the reaction of the people around them. And that's how they can, like, they just say a little off color thing. And then they can, if somebody laughs along with you, then you can hone in on them. If they just kind of laugh and shrug it off or walk away, or then they're not the one you're going to find companionship with. All right, well, they thought he was going to have a meltdown, but he didn't. This is lovely. Look at this. IT, but is IT short for something, or is that the name? I'll look it up. I don't wear very much makeup, but I feel like I might start now that if I can find a vanity so I have a place to put it on. This one is Trump blowing hot air. And this is Trump blowing hot. Oh, through the KKK vibe. That's what it is. It's all the KKK stuff. Yep. The Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia galvanized artists and protesters in the same way the Kent State shootings motivated anti-war activists during Vietnam. So I guess you guys watched the recent Canada thingy, whatever they tried to do, and they had more counter protesters than protests than they had marchers or whatever. Did you see that? Did you notice that? They wonder why. So the one with the boat is called Blowhard by David Plunkard. After the Charlottesville riots, when Trump refused to condemn white supremacists, protesters everywhere felt compelled to work the chilling, iconic white hood into their art. The newsstand suddenly became crowded with KKK imagery, including this New Yorker cover showing Trump literally giving wind to the KKK sails. So that's this one. Opposite right was for The Economist, and it's called Ditching the Dog Whistle, John Berkeley. Here the artist refashions the KKK hood as a bullhorn. In other words, Trump's message was loud and clear. Loud and clear. Huh. Okay. KKK Street. This one was called by Carolyn Sewell from the Wash what? Washingtonian. The artist used a Washingtonian cover as her canvas to show the truth graffiti style. Oh, so it said, what does it mean for Washington? She crossed out everything but mean. And then drew the KKK stuff on him to make a poster. Flag pants. And fire. Well, let's focus on the pants first. Don't get diverted. Oh, I see why. Ha. No. It's called No by Gary Taxali. After Charlottesville, everyone began to see racism where they hadn't before. This poster shows the Klan lurking behind the American flag as though they have always been there. Ah, I see. Okay. These two. Some designs were interpretive, some more metaphorical, but all revealed the same truth. Trump was on the wrong side of history. Okay, that first little one was called The Inflamer in Chief by Bob Stake. Here, Trump is the flame that the KKK uses to light their way. And then the little pencil one, oh, it's Match. Trump Match by Brian Stauffer. Here, Trump is the match that actually lights the fire. I think he is the match that lights the fire. You know what I'm saying? Seems to be. And then there's little people, little followers that want to light their own fires, like Mickey and Sizzler, and they trying to light their own little fires somewhere. The only thing that telegraphs hate as clearly as the white hood is the swastika. Telegraphs. Huh. 2016, Bonnie Siegler. My mother and grandparents escaped Nazi Germany in 1938, and Trump's rhetoric on blaming people who are other hit a little too close to home. Trump said these words, "What have you got to lose?" to African Americans at a campaign stop, inferring that their lives were worthless. The one under it, Felix Sockwell, Sockwell's new logo for our 45th president mimics the swastika in the same way Trump mimics Hitler. The 45. Huh. Steve Brodner reveals what's really underneath the crazy comb over. That's some wild art. Who thinks of stuff like that? Okay, Rumrose, go get your stuff done. Have a good evening. You've been watching on the TV. All right, loves wood heat. I'm getting a phone call I don't want to answer. Well, I'm glad you chimed in. I'm glad somebody's here listening to me ramble on about protest art and Brother Trump. Project Shoal reminds us that silence equals complicity. The more people stand up, the more things will change. (2017) Robert Russell. Sophie Scholl, a German student and anti-Nazi activist who worked with the White Rose nonviolent resistance during World War II. She and her brother were executed by guillotine after handing out anti-Nazi resistance leaflets at the University of Munich. She was 21. This project by Ariana Jones carries on Scholl's mission of peaceful resistance by daring to speak about what is happening. Created in the style and iconography of American anti-Nazi propaganda, the posters were plastered all over Washington, D.C. The project's goal was to force people to recognize the similarities between the Trump administration and the Nazi regime and inspire a similar sense of urgency. Okay, so let's go through these. Oh, you almost landed on the floor. Oof. I need to change positions though. I never introduced you to my road crew over here. They've been on the road with me for what, 8-10 years now? So let's see. Now he has a twin, and Janaea has the twin. This is the oldest. He's been with me the longest. Let's see. I think she came next, probably. The wise old owl. And then this one represents Khaleesi Bell, because she's the dragon queen, right? Queen of the dragons, something like that. It's pretty cool. And then this one, my second son loves hedgehogs. So we got the funny little hedgehog with the squish butt, the glitter poop. Some of us can be so simply entertained, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're going to the house. Okay. Where should we start? Oh, so this one says his true colors are on display, and it shows his Nazi ass shining forward. The white supremacist in the White House is working. Beat him. I'm not sure about that, but that's what it says. No room for racists. Uncle Sam says no room for racists. Together we can do it. Justice, equality. Smash white supremacy. That's that one right there. And then this one. Someone, Donald Trump, tweeted. That's why I didn't know anything. I wasn't on Twitter. Quiet, know your place, shut your face. That's what they tell us all the time, huh? Less dangerous than careless tweets. This that snake. Less dangerous than careless tweets. Oh my goodness. The tweet king, right? Oh Lord. It just keeps getting better and better. Okay, now we got glare again. There. 2017, Mark Seliger, the photo, Bonnie Siegler, art direction. Since the fall of 2016, Alec Baldwin's portrayal of the president on Saturday Night Live has enraged Trump and delighted America. Taking it one step further, Baldwin co-wrote a satirical memoir in the voice of Trump called You Can't Spell America Without Me, and it included his portrait of the books he wrote in Generalissimo costume, looking like a third world dictator. Chapters in the book, which was co-authored by Kurt Anderson, include It Finally Felt Real, like a movie, Ivanka has such a gorgeous smile, and the presidency really is like a TV series. Oh my God. I bet that's funny as heck. All right. This guy over here is by Robbie Connell. They are the perfect words to encapsulate how 70% of America feels can't even. The quote from Trump's presidential campaign kickoff shocks to this day, much matching the exaggerated ugliness sketched into Connell's drawing. Can't even. But what is this? I gotta see what this says. When Mexico sends its people. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing this. I am so tired of hearing this bullshit. When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. And some, I assume, are good people. That was Donald in 2015. America, it's all fucked. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, that's the end of the chapter on Trump. The next chapter is called The Resistance. Don't Give Up. So tune in. We got one more chapter left. But I'm going to let y'all go because there's only 3 people here and I'm tired. So Maybe I'll come back later. Maybe I won't. But I'll see you soon. Peace out.